Everybody, welcome to Rock Bottom Gaming. This is my Ritual Beast deck profile for the 2015 July ban list. Let's get straight to it. I run 3 Elder. Elder's amazing, gets your plays off, and it's not a special summon, so you can keep going. Yeah. Double Wen. Wen's really strong, just not quite as strong as Elder, so I run 2 Wen. I then run 1 Lara and 1 Lara. Zephyr Pelika is a Lara with a different name, basically. Lara just brings 1 back from your grave. It's really useful. It really is. I then run 3 Ritual Beast Canahawk. Canahawk is the main guy. He is the deck. Normal, banish, loop. Everyone knows the loop. Yeah. If you don't, there's other people on YouTube who do it. I can't be bothered. Learn the loop yourself if you really want to build the deck, but it's super strong. You then got 2 Apelio. Apelio's fantastic. If you see 1 Apelio, the likelihood is every monster you control that turn's getting 1,000 extra attack points, which makes OTK quite easy, and it's fun.
Would you ever cut that to 1 or run it at 3, or always stay at 2?
2. I just really like it at 2. I run Ram Pengu, 1 Pink Dolphin. They're just overly not very strong cards. Rampengu's got utility, and so does Pink Dolphin, but they are searchable, so I don't need them all the time. I then run 1 Gold Sarcophagus. Gold Sarc is basically a rotor for the deck. You can banish them, and then you can add them back by specialing them out of the banish zone. And worst case scenario, you do get it in 2 turns, which is really, really sucks if you have to wait 2 turns before getting your 1 Canahawk, but it happens, unfortunately. I then run 3 emergency teleports.
Why?
Why? Because that much of my deck is all psychics that are lower than level 3, so it's basically a rotor. It just gets to everything so much faster, and you can set it and use it in your opponent's turn if you need to.
That's true.
Lara's got a 2k ass, so you can save yourself quite easily there. And it gets banished in the end phase, which doesn't...
That's never a minus.
No, it's not. I then run triple Upstart Goblin.
Basic card deck.
Yeah, I love Upstart in most decks. It just lets me get to my combo pieces quicker, and my combo pieces let me get to things like Bonds quicker. Bonds is a fantastic card.
OTK in a bottle.
Basically,
I don't see why
banish,
people run it at 1.
Ignore summoning conditions as well. So I can banish 2 Tamers if I need to, or 2 Beasts if I need to. And it just lets the plays begin. And OTK in a bottle, as Tom said. I then run 2 Mystical Space Typhoon, because popping things is fun if I need to. Skill Drain hurts. Some decks are running it. And the 1 Raigeki, because Raigeki is a fun card. Just wipe my opponent's board. Cool. And then I can use my other Raigeki. Steeds is an incredibly strong card because you can activate it and then chain your fusions and chain ambush. You have 4 monsters, you destroy 4 of theirs. I don't see the minus there. And speaking of ambush, I run 3 ambush. Ambush gets back a Ritual Beast Tamer and a Ritual Beast from banished or graveyard. That's the other one. It's just really useful. It lets you special them in your opponent's turn, which is surprisingly good. I then run 2 Fiendish Chain for negation. 2 Breakthrough for negation. Breakthrough is a good card. Just negate things. No matter what my opponent does, it's nice to stop it. Basically. Plus I can use Breakthrough from the grave. I run 1 Solemn, 1 Bottomless, 1 Vanity, and 1 Compulse. These are just really good cards. Solemn stops shit, Bottom stops things, Vanity stops things, and Compulse is great fun. Extra deck. I run 3 Canahawk. It's the other part of the Cannahawk loop. Well, it's the Cannahawk for the Cannahawk loop, but it just lets your deck get going. You can add 3 cards in a turn, easily, first turn. Fuse, defuse, chain its effect to itself. It's stupid, but it works. 3 Ulti Apelio. Ulti Apelio is the main attacking card of the deck. Attack with Apelio, attack with Apelio, drop a bonds, fuse these two, make a Guy Apelio, attack for game. Surprisingly fun to do. Happens quite a lot. Yeah, it's unaffected when it attacks, so fuck you, D-Prison. I then run the one Guy Apelio. Guy Apelio's 3/2 beta. With Apelio's banishing effects from the grave, it can get to a 4/2 or even a 4/7 beta. A 4/7 beta that you can banish cards from your hand to negate things isn't the easiest thing for anything to deal with.
Rocket Arrow Express, attack.
Ah, fuck.
There's an out.
Yeah. And 2 Pink Dolphin. Pink Dolphin is a fantastic card. Actually, I'm lying, it's shit. It's occasionally useful to go into for defensive. It's 2/8. Most things can't beat over 2/8. They struggle. Can't be destroyed by card effects. And I can send it to the grave with Rampengu to get more banishes off. About it, really. Onto the Xyz. I run 1 Chidori. They're wins. Do I have to say much more? And because of that, I also run a Castel. Because it's another Chidori if I use my Chidori. Basically. I then run the 1 Exciton. I just really like Exciton. It's just a useful
Good
card.
against Klee.
And it's shiny.
And you have one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Main reason I run it.
Lucky sod.
The 1 Dirty Honor Arc. I mean, Silent Honor Arc.
Dirty Gold.
Dirty Gold.
That's gold.
Just good card. Stop Absolute Zero. Fucking bitch of a card. 1 Dark Rebellion. Finish off OTKs if I missed. Basically.
2500 damage, not bad.
Yeah. And talking of OTKs, I run the 1 Utopia Beyond. I don't have an M7, so I put Beyond in instead. Drop their attack to 0, attack for 3k, plus whatever I get out. It's 3 damage. It's quite good. Plus, it's hilarious when their only real asset is, I have monsters you can't beat over. Then you drop their attack to 0. And it doesn't target. I then run 1 Macro and 1 Defissure in the side deck. Banishing's fun, and it doesn't hurt me in any way.
Why don't you main it?
Because I think the upstarts are more important to get to my combo pieces. Because there's some decks this doesn't irritate, and if I've got it in there, it's a dead card. Especially at my last locals, I played 3 Mirror Match and a Tribute Stun player. And I had it mained, and it did not go well. Because it sort of helped them. I then run 2 Maxi. Maxi's just a strong card at the minute. Discard, add. It's just a lot of specialing going on in the meta. I then run 2 Mind Crush. I really like this card. It was really strong last time I used it, so I keep it in there. I then run the 2 Ojama Trio. It's just a good card. Stops BA, stops teleswarming, stops stops swarming, really. Just doesn't hurt Necros, because that's such a terrible matchup for me. Yes, banish 3 of my cards for me. Thank you. It's less work I have to do. I've made I side the 1 Thunder King. Hurts me significantly, but if my opponent searches more than I do, Thunder King goes in. Plus it's a solemn warning on legs. I run the 2 Fairy Winds. It's a strong card at the minute. Just blow shit up. Fire Fists, Pendulums, Ignites, fuck you. Activate effect, Chain, you have no scale, and you take 600 damage. And then I run 2 anti-spell fragments, because Pendulum is a thing. Or not with this out. There's a lot of spells running around again. So, stop them. I don't use many spells. The spells I do use, I tend to side out anyway, except Bonds, but it's a quick play. Not that I can activate it with this up, but I can do other shit. I then run the 1 Dark Hole and the 1 MST. Because I always side the 3rd MST, and Dark Hole and Macro is so much fun. I love using it against Burning Abyss.
Oh, yeah, he does.
It's quite satisfying. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching. That has been my Ritual Beast deck profile.